strong. You gotta have friends to make that day last long. Doss, to see ya. No! Oh, good game, yes. As you know, me and Anthony are having a bit of trouble with the separation. Still, we've reached a settlement now. She's getting the house and the Rolls Royce, and I'm getting the electric blanket, the cuddly toy, the toaster, the tea. We did not do well. Yes. Yesterday, I must tell you this. Yesterday, I came back from this wonderful tour. Now, it's dead true. Please don't laugh. And I was coming through the customs at the airport, and this big customs officer, he said to me, dead cocky he was, he said, "What have you got in that case there?" I said, "I've just got some sugar for me tea." He said, "Well, what have you got in the other case?" I said, "I've just got some sugar for me coffee." And he hit me twice with his truncheon. I said, "What was that for?" He said, "That's 2 lumps for your cocoa." Just wonderful. Oh! I do impressions, me, you know. I got great impressions. What about this? Irish disco dancer. Disco's here, and disco's there, and disco's here. Joan of Arc at the stake. A golfer in quicksand. Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, this is the first time I've ever worked in a church. Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, we are gathered here tonight to discuss what happened last week with the new vicar. Now, first of all, David slew Goliath. He did not kick 7 bells out of him. And his sling was full of shot. Nevertheless, it was true that Moses was indeed a magician. As he said to the children of Israel before he parted the waves, "Put your wellies on, I've never done this trick before." Was also true that Moses said, "I will turn the water into wine." And Jacob said, "You'll have a pint of lager like everybody else." Nevertheless, as I said to my friend, the Reverend Ian Paisley, the other day, "What are you doing walking round with that bicycle on your head?" And he said, "I'm holding a rally." He said, 2/3 of the people in this world don't know what the other half is doing. Oh, isn't it just wonderful? I went to the pictures today. Oh, I saw my favorite film. The hills are alive with the sound of music. A penguin. W.C. Fields goes into this pub, and he walks up to the bar and he said, "Give me a pint glass." So the barmaid put a pint glass on the bar. He said, "Fill it full of whiskey, my little chickadee." So the barmaid filled the pint glass right to the brim, 100% proof whiskey. 100. I was having a game of darts at the time. When he was full, he said, "Give me a duster." She said, "What do you want to dust it for?" He said, "I might as well clean the ceiling while I'm up there." You gotta have friends. The feeling's so strong. You got to have friends to make that day last long. Oh, I forgot the steam iron. I got that. The infrared grill. Yeah, the fondue set, the cheese. Oh, very nice. Very hard. Did not do well. Here is where I'll stay.
You'll be relieved to know no interviews tonight.
Oh, good.
But we think you deserve a glass of champagne.
Ooh.
Enjoy that, young Paul.
Bear the loot there, Paul.
Cheers. Well, over all the weeks in search for a star, only one singer has made it through to the final. On her first appearance, she sang 2 of her own songs. Tonight, she's singing one of Randy Edelman's songs, Looking Up at Mars, and her own composition, How Come Love Is So Unkind. Welcome again, Vicky Payton. They were not so long ago talking about or singing about empty glasses of wine. Have a full glass of bubbly on us, Vicky. That was smashing. Thank you very much indeed. Great. I'm glad you get to like this job. On show 3, we fell about when we met 2 eccentric fellows from Swindon. Obviously, our panels were highly amused because they voted for the return of Dave and Amos.
Stop the band. Get over there, you, and shut up. Keep away from me. I don't want you near me. Get covered in stardust. Ladies and gentlemen, it's country and western time, and I shall play you hits from my latest LP that I have recorded on the Kama Sutra label, and we're dying to see what position it gets into in the chart. Just introduce me, kid, then on your bike.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to make deafness a pleasure. On 22 string, 1,000 horsepower, Wolfe Richards, Sunstroke, gas overhead Valstein guitar. The famous country and western singer, Slim Panatella.
Do not forsake me, oh my darling, on this our wedding. Did you see High Noon with Gary Cooper?
No, I went with the wife.
I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing it now. I don't have to do country and western. I can do gypsy music. My father was a gyppo. Wonderful man. Fortune teller. Had a crystal ball.
Did he get a disability pension for that?
He was a kind and generous family man. And during the great gypsy famine of 37.
What?
The gyppo famine of 37. He fed 8 of his kids for a week on a loo brush baked in clay. We was only kids we didn't know. Mind, I did think it had a damn long nose for edge on. And he did predict that the world would end, January the 2nd, 1962.
Well, it never happened.
It did for him.
Do the country and western.
He was selling Lucky Heather and got run over by a brewer's dray.
Must have been the first time in his life the drinks are on him, Matt. Do the country and western. Because you're good at that, ain't you?
I am good. I am good at that. I'll do it if I can have a hat.
Could I have a hat, please? King size. King size.
Do you know the Wichita linesman?
Yes.
Well, tell him my phone's out of order. Been all over the world with this guitar. Used to play with a group called the Apostles. There was 5 of us. There was Matthew, Mark, Olivia, Newton, John. 5 of us, that, all over the world. I'm going to start with this wonderful piece from Jesus Christ Superstar, the Holy Ghost Riders in the Sky. Then old cowpoke went riding out one dark and wind, one day. He had his girlfriend with him as they went upon their way. He said, let's stop here for a bit, see how the firelight flickers. Then she sat down on a burning log and barbecued her.
Tone it down.
Tone it down.
And go for the big finish before the pub shut.
Right. Ghost Riders in the sky.
Well, you can make it to the pub as soon as you like, but
Nice.
maybe like a drink while you're waiting. Now,
Oh,
well done,
no,
lads.
thanks
That was
a lot.
Fabulous. Well done. Have a glass of champagne. Well, thanks so much indeed to David Amos. In part 2 of the programme, we have ventriloquist Paul Lavent and our other double act, the Simmons Brothers. So do join us shortly in our continuing search for a star.
Most people's colds can mean 2 big miseries.
Oh, I got a stuffy nose. And my throat's sore.
Well, you can ease them both with lockets.
Lockets?
Double action lockets. First, penetrating menthol helps to clear your stuffy nose. Then a liquid centre with real honey helps to soothe your sore throat.
That's better. Feels good.
Double action medicated lockets help clear your nose and soothe your throat.
Have you got the sleeping bags? No, but I've got the big bags. Big bags? Hang on, Simon. I'm okay. 10 thread.
When a good cup of tea really counts, a PG Tips Big Bag gives the tea more room to move around, so you get more flavour in the pot for tea you can really taste.
Super. Let's see Mac for a new tent.
Okay, the new. You'll be needing a big bag for your tent, Jimmy. No, thanks. We've got 72.
Batteries. They're packed with power for top performance. Concentrated power no other battery can beat. Vata, the triangle of power.
Here's something special, blended by Vicks. First, those Vicks ingredients soothe your throat. Then you get that unmistakable sensation of Vicks, that cool, fresh feeling here. Vicks double action lozenges. Clear your nose and soothe your throat.
Well, mainly I'll get spots around my chin.
So Mike tried the Topex 5-day test. Topex works fast, killing bacteria inside, clearing infected skin outside. How are the spots, Mike?
Well, they're much better. I didn't think Topex would be so good.
Try the Topex 5-day test. You too could see the difference in 5 days.
Can I see it, Dad?
Can't make speech. No, those drops.
Try these drops.
Vicks Sinex. New Vicks Sinex nose drops with drop control.
Feels better already.
Speech will be clear too.
New Vicks Sinex nose drops. Relieve in seconds, last up to 8 hours.
Welcome back to Search for a Star, where we continue our show with a man who's probably fresh in your mind as he was the winner of last week's show. Once again, with Sid and Gladys proving quite a handful, here's Paul Lavent.
Good evening.
Hello, darling. Remember us, love? We stopped in London an extra week to come and see you. We said,
I remember you. You're Gladys.
Yes, Gladys. Gladys Winkle. Can't stick her.
And who could forget your husband, Sidney?
I wish I could. With the state you're in. Sawdust. Sticker. He's a mess, he is. 30 years I've been married to him. 30 rotten, stinking years. Forget you're all worse, Sidney.
Yeah, well, you're worse than I took you for, ain't you?
Oh, dear, honestly. He's a stage, he is.
How old is he?
I don't know. How old are you, Sid? Hey? How old are you? I don't know.
When's your birthday?
April the 1st. What year? Every year. Come here.
Pardon?
Come here. I'm going to tell you something about you. What's he say? Shut your face up, Johnny. Come here.
What?
She thinks I don't love her anymore. But he don't kiss me like he used to. You don't keep your bloody mouth shut long enough, do you? What would you do if I came home and you found me kissing another man? And take your bloody guide dog for a walk, that's what I'd do. I'm ever so sorry. Honestly, I must apologise for it, Andy. Sydney's not been very well. He's been having a bit of trouble. And she said, what? I was just saying you've been having a bit of trouble, haven't you? What? Yes, he's been having a bit of trouble with his other end.
Well, you regular?
Yeah, 6 o'clock every morning.
What's the problem?
He doesn't get up till 9,
Gladys. Yes, look, I think we better change the subject.
Yes, darling, I think so.
Now, have you enjoyed your trip to London?
Oh, yes. We've been all over the place, haven't we, Sid? We've been to the waxworks, Madame Tussauds.
Did you see the Chamber of Horrors?
Well, only very quickly. I had to keep Sid moving because they said they were stock taking and... Swing for you one of these days, I will. Oh, take a joke. You get up my nose, well, it's big enough, ain't it?
Well, did you see Buckingham Palace?
Yes, we did, yes.
Did you see the Queen?
No, she was out. Once she said, yeah. I think she'd gone round to her mother's to pay the catalogue money and... Come on, darling, I can't take you anywhere, I can't. Come on. Gotta go now.
Where are you going?
He's got an audition for Mastermind, he has.
Mastermind?
What's the matter with that?
What's your subject?
Monkeys. What do you know about monkeys? I just thought one, ain't I? Your daughter what? Daughter gorilla. Well, where's he gonna sleep? I thought he could sleep in bed with us. What about the smell? He'll get used to it, I did.
I suppose in time-honoured fashion I should ask you to drink this while singing Rule Britannia, but...
Yeah.
Like, Paul, thank you very much indeed for being with us.
Cheers.
Well, during the series, double acts won on successive weeks, and after show 4, there was certainly cause for celebration in one South London household. For through to the final of Search for a Star were Alan and Keith, the Simmons Brothers.
First lady to give me a number between 1 and 10. You win, love. Take all your clothes off.
Will you stop it?
Do you think I'm sexy? Do you like my body?
Look, stop doing that.
Everyone likes it.
No, they don't.
Well, I got this.
What is it?
A fan letter.
Yeah.
Says, Dear Mophead, that's me. When you were last on the show, you had me bent double.
Who's it from?
Quasimodo.
No.
Quasimodo.
I am going to give you an intelligence test.
Do you think I'm sexy?
Just stop doing that.
No need for an intelligence test. I was brung up proper.
Brung?
I was.
Don't you know the Queen's English?
Of course she is.
Yeah.
I knew that. I did.
Now, look, this is a bit like University Challenge.
My favourite programme.
Yeah?
Bamber gas bag. I like it. No, have you seen it? The two teams sit there and say things like, I'm Henry Ponsonby Smith from Oxford, reading embroidery.
Yeah, all right.
Or I'm Cedric Fitzwilliams, what Fitzpatrick fits me. From Cambridge, reading the Beano.
All right, all right.
Keith Simmons, News at 10, London Weekend.
Will you stop it?
Do you think I'm sexy?
Don't do that.
I'll try to stop doing
Now,
that.
this is word association.
What does that mean?
It means that I say something and you say the first thing that comes into your head, right?
Left.
No.
Yes.
Stop it.
Start it.
Look.
Where?
Please.
Thank you.
Be quiet.
Be loud.
Shut up.
Shut down.
I haven't started.
Who cares? I think I love you.
Look, why don't you be like me? I use my head.
So does a woodpecker.
Yeah. You are one step from an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to do some impressions.
No, we don't want to do impressions. Let's do a bit of punk.
We're not doing punk.
Punk! Yeah, we love punk. Punk, punk, punk.
We're not doing punk.
Let's do punk. We'll spit on everyone.
You just did.
Do you think I'm
Will you
sexy?
stop doing that?
I must stop doing that.
I'm going to do some impressions. Thank you, Alan. Oh. Let's go back into the Roaring Twenties.
Brilliant. Ella Fitzgerald.
Great.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
Will you?
He even looks like her as well.
Will you
doesn't
be
he?
quiet? Thank you, Alan. Let's go back into the Roaring Twenties.
Is that it?
To a man who knew success and fame. The songs he sang will never be forgotten. Remember him Al Jolson was his name.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think I'm sexy? Do you think I'm bad? Do you like a button? Just come on.
What are you doing?
Al Jolson.
Well, he didn't go on like that.
He did. I've seen Al Jolson. He threw himself everywhere.
Look, it may interest you to know I have seen Al... Will you look at me when I'm speaking to you? Then the busy years went rushing by us. Wartime came. We fought through thick and thin.
Have you met my friend?
Who is it?
Alan Wicker.
The sweetheart of the forces, Vera Lynn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Be careful! Come on, stand up!
Filthy beast! Get your nails cut, please.
Get off!
Who cares? You'll have to marry me now, don't I?
Vera Lynn did not go on like that. Are you going off?
No, I always smell like this.
Let's move on into the 1950s to a man who showed the others how. A singer whom the world would soon call governor. Mr. Frank Sinatra. Take it.
Fish rope, rope fish.
Everybody does, Tommy Cooper.
I don't. I could make that fish there jump from that rope there to that rope there. Just like that.
Can you?
Could I have a drum roll, please?
It would be clever if you made it jump to the middle rope.
I can make it go back to that end.
Make it jump to the middle.
To the middle?
Yeah.
You go like that, it's in the middle.
Yeah. Go on, go on.
Now, that normally gets applause. Normally gets more than that. Sometimes you get 3.
Will you stop? Mr. Frank Sinatra, take a bow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think I'm sexy?
Will you stop?
Come on, show me how.
Would you stop it?
Do you think I'm sexy?
Pack it in.
Do you like
I won't tell you. Stop it.
You hurt me, then.
You hurt you? You want to be like me? I'm so tough I spit money.
What's that?
£5. What's that?
Your change.
Oh, shut up. One more name will now complete the picture. He's had success with every song he's sung. A guy who wears his
Glasshopper.
Oh, will you stop messing about? Sake.
You hurt my belly button, then.
It's called a navel.
Is it?
You know what it's for?
It's to keep the salt in when I eat chips in bed.
Yeah. Look, when you were born, that's where your umbilical cord was joined.
Is it?
They cut it and they tied a knot in it.
I know that. If they didn't tie that knot, you'd go...
All right. You keep messing about. You can do this one. This is your big chance.
Right.
A guy who wears his trousers out from inside. Everyone agrees he's #1. Yes, it's Rod Stewart.
How does he go?
You missed one out there, Lonnie Donegan. But nevertheless, have a drink on me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very good help.
Well, coming up in part 3, we have our final comedian and, of course, the ultimate decision from our panels dotted around the country. Stay tuned and find out who will be the winner in this series of Search for a Star.
Endless handkerchiefs are the sign of a streaming cold. Contact 400 is a modern, effective answer. In each capsule, there are 400 tiny time pills that give you up to 12 hours relief from streaming eyes, a runny nose, and that blocked-up feeling. So, which would you prefer, 12 handkerchiefs an hour or Contact 400? Contact 400 helps dry colds for up to 12 hours.
This is country pot. It's a very unusual sandwich filling. By George! It's a country taste that everyone will find, ooh-ah, quite delightful. We took your favorite food, traditional country vegetables, herbs, spices, and with a little know-how, put them into a country pot. Country pot from Shipham's. 7 country pastes with delightfully different tastes.
God, getting this lot boarded is pretty hectic work. But I still find time to sit down and have a Mars. Hope Pete wins tonight.
There's the goodness of milk, sugar, glucose, and thick, thick chocolate in a Mars.
Right then, back on a job.
Mars a day helps you work, rest, and play.
Michael likes his breakfast in the morning. He likes the taste of wheat with added bran. Kellogg's 30% bran flakes is what we love to eat. But what's more, we know it's fortified with iron.
Tasty, nourishing, with vitamins too.
And it gives you added iron as well as bran.
We make you smile, we go your way, we brighten up your holiday. Rise and shine, we have the fun, we get it right, we put the sparkle in your life. Rise and shine, we get it right every time. Rise and shine.
Horizon. Get the new summer brochure from your travel agent now.
Welcome back. Our last act tonight was, in fact, the winner of the first Search for a Star show way back there in the 70s. Remember them? But once again, please greet the comedy talent of Dave Wolfe.
Paddy and Mick have gone into this bank to rob it, right? And they keep bumping into each other because of this pair of tights on their head. And Paddy says to the bank manager, he said, "Put your hands in the air," he said. "This is a cock-up." The bank manager said, "Surely you mean a stick-up?" He said, "No, I've sawn the wrong end off me gun." How'd you get a one-armed Irish fella up a tree? Wave to him. Listen, how can you tell when elephants have been making love on your front lawn? Well, the grass is all flat and your bin liners have gone. I'm sharing a dressing room, me, with the dancers. Are you? Yeah? I'm sharing with them, and all girl dancers, and there's only a curtain separating us, and there's a hole in it. I nearly covered it up, but I thought, nah, let them look. I'm staying at the Hilton again. Are you? Yeah? It's ever so posh. Fitted carpets, colour TV, fridge in the corner, chandelier. I was only in the lift. I've got a girlfriend who works at the Hilton. Have you? Yeah. She's ever so posh, you know, prim and proper, convent school educated. You know the type, eats bananas sideways. I'm not used to it, I'm from Bolton. I mean, at the Hilton you get dry martinis. In Bolton you get wet change. Well, I mustn't knock it, Bolton, it's a lovely place. Buses with thatched roofs. They see a fella around there with a crash helmet on, they pull him off his motorbike and kick him to death. They think it's the Roundheads come back. It's only a little place, the speed limit signs are back to back. The main street goes through a car wash. It's fabulous, it's rough, eh? We have to bribe the gypsies to camp there. The rent man's called Septic Knuckles. We'll try a bit of audience participation. I'll tell a joke, you all laugh. The rag and bone man's got groupies. When I was little, the first time I ever went past the butcher shop window, I thought there'd been an accident. We were that poor, it's terrible in Bolton. What are you drinking out there? Bostic. It's not true, you know, about the Skylab falling in the Indian Ocean. It fell, in actual fact, on Bolton Town Centre. It's terrible. 15 quid's worth of damage. But I must knock it. I've got a girlfriend lives in Bolton. Have you? Yeah. Get away. No, I have. She's lovely. She calls me Davy Wavid. I call her Bubbles. She never wipes her nose. She's horrible. She's got a face like a Cleethorpes donkey, all the time. Lovely teeth. She had a white one, she'd have a snooker set. Or, lovely leg on her, though. Pity about the other one, but... No, she's bandy. You know, she can walk down a bowling alley without disturbing the game. Terrible. Irons and knickers on a boomerang. She's stupid. She's dead daft. She once burnt her ear. I rang her up while she was ironing. She's thick. She's the only bird I know who can spill Vaseline. Can be nasty. Oh. I sent her shopping one day. She went in the ironmonger's. She says, I want some nails. He said, how long do you want them? She says, I want to keep them. She went this Irish off licence, and Paddy said, what would you like? She said, I'd like a little wine. He went, I don't always pull the bird, so I've not always been lucky with them. You've got to pretend, though, for your mates, haven't you? Because they take the mickey if they don't think you've got a girlfriend. I used to park my car on Lover's Lane and do press-ups on the back seats. I was desperate for a girlfriend. I tried everything. I tried shoving maracas down the front of my trousers. It still didn't click. No, I've always been... I tried everything. I tried that aftershave that Barry Sheen advertises. Got followed round by fellas on motorbikes. Terrible. I tried to get fit because girls like you looking athletic, don't they? I joined a karate club. I got beat up by a piece of wood. I've always been unlucky. When I was little, I had to go to hospital. I had to have a kidney transplant. Donor was a bedwetter. And when I was little, one Christmas, Santa, he brought me a rocking horse. It died. I get it off my family, though. They were all unlucky, my family. My granddad, lovely little fella, started at the bottom and liked it. He confessed to 3 murders on his deathbed. Got better. It's all bad luck. My Uncle Charlie, he died drinking a can of Long Life. Always had bad luck. And my Uncle Frieda, he was strange. But he had bad luck. He was on the allotment one day pulling a cabbage. His heart gave out, killed him. We got over it, mind. We opened a can of peas. I've got to go. I'd like to leave you with a thought. If Yorkies are called Yorkie because they're made in York, it's a flipping good job they weren't made in Goole.
Well, as I'm sure you've noticed tonight, the emphasis has been very much on comedy, with the exception of our singer, Vicky Payton. So we decided that while the network of panels actually deciding who's going to be the winner, it is a fairly difficult job for them tonight, more so than usual because they've got very definite things to take into consideration. 6 acts to start off with. We thought, what a great idea to get back some of the singers who actually didn't win their heats earlier on in the series, but actually we know that both you and we enjoyed having them on the programme during this series of Search for a Star. And of course we do remind the panels at this time not to vote for the people who are going to appear in this musical finale production number. So please welcome back now Lee and Marie, Erlene Bentley, Peter Saint, Brian Price and Chris Stone, Rebecca Storm, Cy Benson, Kim and Greg Bonham, with something which we think you'll find extra special.
baby. So I drive for miles to be where you are. I know each time I go, I'll give a little of me away. Each time, baby, just tell me am I the fool who come to time? Am I baby's in love? You're after for just a good time. Tell me, baby, love, love, love. You're after for just a good time. Nickels and dimes that you pass the hat for. Nickels and dimes for the singer's song. Nobody climbs in a song like that. For nickels and dimes just to get along. It must be love that he's thinking of while he plays. 'Cause Lord knows it only pays him. Nickels and dimes for your entertainment. Nickels and dimes for your self-respect. Beautiful rhymes and a sad refrain. And nickels and dimes for another breath. Nobody knew or would listen to back then. When hundreds of times rhythm and rhymes meant nickels and dimes again. Eyes have not home in step with none, reaching through this world in need of one.
think that was really smashing, wasn't it? But now let's have a look just once more at the 6 acts who are actually competing in tonight's final. Paul Squire. Vicky Payton. Dave and Amos. Paul Lavent. The Simmons Brothers. Dave Wolfe. Well, as has been the case in previous programmes, we